all his attention. Morning. How is everybody? Awesome. Let's hear it again. Everybody awake? We're here? First of all, I want to acknowledge every single one of you for being here, coming back for round two. It says a lot about you and what you're looking to achieve in your business. I know we've had some amazing speakers, amazing stories, and I'm here to bring some serious value. I've had the privilege of traveling the nations since I graduated college, speaking to agents, brokers, teams, team leads about the power of Google, social media, AI, and real estate-specific technology, things that you guys already have in your possession that you're not using, right? So we're going to talk about actually taking action and making all that happen. If you want to find us, we're realgrader.ai. We're an AI-powered digital marketing system for the trusted real estate professional, okay? We've been written up in the news where you might have seen me speak at EXPCon. We're huge, trusted partners with you guys. I do 5 different breakout sessions. I challenge you to come to see one of mine this coming October. If you're not registered for EXPCon, get on it. Get anyone you want to recruit. It's the absolute best place to be, okay? We're all here to learn how to build our teams. I'm actually going to share with you a way how to do it online, a very simple solution, okay? So, that's Alex Montalenti. That's his mom. He's our CEO and visionary. Some of you might have seen him all across the country as well. And the reason why I'm standing here is because of that man. So my story, it's kind of crazy. Born in Boston, raised in Atlanta, went to college in Auburn, Alabama. Then I graduated and got in the whole coaching and real estate technology industry, and it moved me from Tampa to Vegas to Salt Lake City to San Diego to New Jersey to Long Island. And then 2.5 years ago, I decided to sell everything I own and move to San Juan del Sur, Nicaragua. Yes, you heard it right. I came all the way from Nicaragua. But actually, a few days ago, I was in Inman, and I'll talk about that in a second as far as what the biggest chatter is within what everyone was saying there, okay? But the reason why I'm standing here is because 2 years ago, right when I made that move, I was at a convention about to speak, and I almost died. My appendix ruptured, and I went septic. And the only reason I'm standing here is because my boss, my CEO, now one of my best friends, took the time to check in on me. And so I wasn't going to tell my personal story. I have so much stuff to tell you guys, but it just resonated to where I need to tell you, because what we just heard with the gentleman before me is love your people. And he did. He loved me. I'm serious. I was in my hotel room in Miami. I'm about to speak at the Rock the Market Miami Association of Realtors convention because we're a member benefit with them too. And I had beads of sweat the size of a quarter coming out of my body. I'm like, this isn't right. Of course, I self-diagnosed myself with COVID, as we all do. And it's like, I just have COVID, I'll be fine. But nope, he came, long story short, 3 states later, 2 private jets, I'm alive because of him. So, I'm very passionate about this company. After I got that support, I bought shares in the company. I'm a personal investor and a firm believer because we've helped thousands of realtors across the country since. And it all started with his mom. His mom was a realtor back in Manhasset, Long Island. She had no idea what she was doing with digital technology. Lucky for her, her son was a digital marketing expert, so he graduated. How many of you have been in the game since 2000, when real estate was all paper? Isn't that amazing? For those of you who aren't raising your hands, imagine having the MLS delivered to you in a book. Totally different game now. This poor woman had no idea what she was doing. Lucky for her, he did. He came back, and now she's retired in Miami. So here's the problem, and I'm going to get right to it, and this is going to sting. 93% of you in this room are not optimized with Google and social media presence, yet everyone looks you up. Let that sit. So what we do is we measure, manage, and maximize your digital presence. Measure, how do we do it? We have a patented software program that scans 181 data points amongst 8 platforms that shows up on the first page of Google for every one of you sitting in this room and every one of your competitors in the United States. We manage it all. We have an 8-site digital optimization where we go in there, we fix everything, we add links that are missing, fix links that are broken, update everything that's out of date, sync them all together, and hand it back to you in about 6 weeks' time. We also maximize it with an AI digital-powered influencing marketing program where we can manage your social media, we can give it to you to manage. There's all sorts of cool stuff that we do that I don't have time to talk about. We literally organize your digital chaos. And we have a couple raving fans in the room I'll get to in a minute. So far we've graded over 90,000 agents across the country. And the most common mistakes you're making are right here. Take a screenshot. Number one, you're not posting enough on social media. Lack of branding. I'm not going to name any names, but I've been Googling people in the background when I see people get up here and speak or I hear names pointed out. A lot of you aren't even leveraging the EXP logo. So I want you to think through these next 9 minutes. If you're looking to recruit someone or you're looking to build your team, are you confident enough to say, tell them to go ahead and Google me? Are you sitting there thinking, you know what? I know for a fact that when people are looking me up to try to join my team, I am confident. My branding is set. No, they're not going to find any flaws. Think about that. So you need a solid foundation on Google in order to grow. All right? That's Vanessa Nunez, 7-time icon. We found her 2 years ago at EXPCon, and she's been through our program if you want a little testimonial. Take a screenshot. These are the 8 platforms under discussion. Google Business Pages, Realtor, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Homes.com. They all show up on the first page of Google when someone looks you up. And they're guaranteed to generate the highest amount of revenue year after year. Guess what? They're all free, and all of you have them. Every single one of them. Maybe not a YouTube channel. But did you know YouTube's the #2 search engine on the planet? You know it's the go-to search engine for first-time home buyers? When these rates drop, who's coming out of the woodwork? Are you ready? So my question to all of you, how are you doing on Google? Like, are you dabbling or are you all in? This is dabbling in real life, and that's all in. We all have a neighbor like that. Like this guy, that family, they all dress the same during Christmas. They're all singing carols going around town. That guy, he's sitting with his belly out drinking a Pabst Blue Ribbon, you know, just kind of chilling during the holidays. It's clearly this dude's all in. So this is what I'm talking about when it comes to online optimization. This is dabbling. If you Google yourself and your Realtor.com has this default image of the West Coast, you're dabbling. If you're LinkedIn, which was proven last year to be one of the highest revenue-generating platforms on Google for realtors, if you're sitting there thinking, I don't use LinkedIn, or maybe your banner's completely blank, you're dabbling. Or maybe your Google business page has this weird picture of your office and only 2 Google reviews, but you've been in the game for 15 years and you're a top producer. You're dabbling when it comes to online business. You're missing out. So check it out. Look at this rock star. Look at Lisa, right up here front row. Been through our program. She's clearly all in. Professionally branded. All her links are working. They're backlinked together. No matter where you find this woman, she's consistent. And she has the confidence that no matter who she's trying to recruit, yeah, go ahead and Google me. Check me out. That's all in. Here's another young lady who's all in after optimization. Vanessa Nunez, 7-time icon. I already told you. Met her 2 years ago. Last year at EXPCon, she runs up to my booth. She goes, Michael, guess what? I'm like, I have the video testimony. I was like, what's up? She goes, after getting optimized and branded by you, I got approached by a reality TV show. They found her online. They liked her branding, liked her personality, liked her message, and reached out to her. I'm not saying you're going to be a social media star if you join up with us, but I'm telling you, anything's possible. So, how can you manage all this, you might think? Don't focus on that. That's the easy part. We're going to take care of it. You need to focus down here. The consequences of doing nothing. You're missing out on opportunities daily, every single one of you who are not taking your online presence serious. This is where real estate's happening right now. And if you're not good at this stuff, leverage your time, give the responsibility to someone else and let them do it. Because right now we're headed back to a realtor-centric industry, which means as the consumer is searching out the realtor first because of what's going on with NAR, right? They're going to find you first, and you're going to lead them to a property. Versus the last 15 years, all the data's been online. They go online, they find the property, which leads them to a realtor, which is a property-centric industry. This is a phenomenal place to be. That's where real estate was before the internet. Because now, all the data was online, so they went to the properties. But this is a great place to be as far as realtor-centric. You just have to be ready. 2023 Tech Survey, NAR. Tech tools that have given the highest number of quality leads in 2023, social media. 54% of the respondents agreed. 53%, it's expected to have a presence online. So what you're looking at, free stuff. I got to talk really fast. I shouldn't have told my story. These are guidebooks, professionally filmed. They're so powerful, the National Association of Realtors are using them. It's my free gift to you. Guidebooks on all 8 of the platforms. If you want the guidebooks, raise your hand. Awesome. Did any of you know that we're the go-to digital business card for all of EXP? We pre-created 88,000. Every single one of you have a free version. How many of you want it? Awesome. And an audit where you're going to meet with me for 20 minutes live on Zoom in the future. We'll sit down. I will go through your entire digital footprint with you and share with you free tips on where you need to fix your online presence. Any of you interested in that? Awesome. Grab your phones. Text that number. All you have to do is text the word build. All 3 links will be sent to you automatically. Text it now. 516. Don't take pictures. Take action. 516-400-416. When I forget who it was yesterday, it was genius, but he's like, you're taking pictures of all this stuff. You're never going to look at them again. So I thought about that. I changed my slides this morning. I'm like, no more pictures. Take action. Raise your hand if it worked for you. Did you get the links? Beautiful. All right. So I want to bring up for the next 4 minutes a gentleman who is kind enough to expose himself in front of everybody. Tom, come on up here. What we're going to do is I'm going to share with you an audit. So on that text that you just got, the last link is my calendar. Schedule yourself an audit with me, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So everyone give Tom a round of applause. Do you have do you have a mic? Grab a mic. All right, so this is what we're doing is an audit, and I'm going to do it for all of you who want it. So if I hear Tom's the best realtor ever, I'm looking to join his team. Do you think I'm going to look him up, yes or no? Absolutely. So I hear Tom's the best. I put in Tom Truong. It automatically auto-populated EXP, and this is what I see. So here's his Google Business page. So I think, Tom, is that a porta potty?
Yeah, shit.
What is that? I'm telling you, this guy, like, I'm so humbled by him. He's like, you know, I'm poor. This man, he doesn't even need to be here, right? But it's like, wow. You know?
When you gotta go, you gotta go.
I love it. So what we want to do is change it to a headshot, right? Like here's Marshall. He's in Virginia. I was hoping he would be here, but he's not. But what we want to do is get a headshot where the picture of the toilet was. We want to get any way to contact you in there. You know, we want to link up all your social media profiles. But for Tom, we got a toilet. He's killing it in reviews, which is good. He has every way to contact him. But everybody take note. Look, closes at 5 o'clock. Do you stop working at 5 o'clock?
Well, I thought that on Google, someone told me that if you're not going to answer on your phones, then close at 5 so they don't send you the leads.
Absolutely, but there's another way to look at it. Oh, keep yourselves open for 24 hours unless you're a broker owner because it's actually a Google algorithm hack. See a couple heads shaking? Do you do it? Same thing? Always. Change your hours to 24, trust me.
Okay.
And then look, he's got 3 links to research him, but what we want to do is get in there and optimize it with all links to research him, but let's see what we see. Here's his Facebook. I want to see a branded cover image and a cool headshot. So I got this blurry picture of him screaming to a crowd. I get it, it's kind of cool, right? We have another cool, he's throwing the peace sign, it's all good, I love it. But look at his intro. He only has 1 link to research him, well 2, his X and his Instagram. What we want to do, guys, and everybody, you want to get in there, you not only want to come up with a branded cover image, right, leveraging your logo, maybe a marketing tagline you said with your contact information, but you want to add all links where it's possible, right? Let's look at his About section. All of you probably don't even know you have this, but here's this About section, and he has just a few tips about him. He's married, he lives in Boston, it's all good. All right, so what we want to do is get in the About section. We want to click Tom up to Google Maps. We want to add all his service areas. You can actually optimize your Facebook business to work service areas. And then we want to add all his social links. So what I'm speaking to is 2 things that all of you need to pay attention to. Personalized branding, leverage your logos, get your contact information. If they're drive-by billboards online, right? You wouldn't pay for a billboard and not put any contact information. And then you want to optimize your platforms with as many links as possible. I have 1 minute left. I'm going to go through one more platform. So here is so that's a direct link on Tom's Google Business page to his YouTube, which I'm sure he's killing, but it's broken. So I bring him up here, because I actually asked his permission yesterday. I was like, dude, can I do this? He's like, yes, and he's like, and I'm happy that he did, because what you have to understand is how important this is. And so I thought of him when he was telling us his journey about trying to get to his 1,000 recruits, right? And he only hit 500 and something by July. So here's my question, and be honest.
Yeah.
Tell me, be
Sure.
honest.
Sure.
If this was done, professional branding, everything's linked together, professional image, do you think you might have recruited just a little faster?
Mike Sherrod, I'm coming after you.
Thank you very much. I hope you guys take advantage. Get on my calendar. I want to do an audit for every single one of you. It's free. Get your digital card. Awesome. And I'll be back there if you want to talk to me.